Welcome to Tales from the Streets.
Here's what our narrator has to say. My family is very poor and my father is dead. He died at his work site. He was a bricklayer. One day he missed a step while carrying cement up the construction, fell and died. Just like that. We didn't even know he had died until evening when one of his mates came to our shack to tell us. No, we do not have GSM phones. We couldn't afford it at that time. They told us his body was at the mortuary, that they would follow us there. We went and we saw him. He looked terrible. The company buried him then and gave my mother 50,000 naira. It was the biggest money we had ever seen in our lives. But after about 6 months, that money finished. I am the second of 6 children. And right from the start, everyone thought I was a boy. I look like a boy. And I like to play rough. I play ball too. And my voice is also like a boy. Maybe God intended for me to be a boy, but I came out as a girl. I don't know, but me, I wanted to be a boy. Anyway, after the money finished, I told my mother I will go to the construction site and take my father's position. She said, "How? Do they let girls work as bricklayers at construction sites?" I was not sure, but me, I had a plan. Otherwise, hunger will kill us. I was not going to go there as a girl. I was going there as a boy. So first, I picked up my father's pom-pom, or what you call iron basin. That thing bricklayers used to carry cement. I picked his work tools and reported at the work site. I told them I was the son of Igbo killer, the man who fell to his death. I told them I knew the job, and I will be careful because I am young and strong, and apart from that, we need the money. The foreman agreed to take me. I was almost 19 years old, and even at that, my breasts were not developed. I can even show you now. Anyway, I wrapped a bandage on my chest, just in case so. I wore a t-shirt underneath and another shirt on top of it. Look at me, auntie. Just take a look at me. Don't I look like a man? I don't even look like a woman at all. I don't plait my hair. I have always carried short cut. See my hairy legs, my arms, big like a man's own. So it was easy to fool them at the worksite that I was the son of Igbo killer. I think it was also guilty conscience that made them give me the job. These people, I don't trust them, Jerry. So that's how I started work as a bricklayer on the site. It was also easy because I had watched my father work many times and I had joined him at other sites too to complete his job when he was not able to. I was very much interested in things that men did, so I just blended in. I drank beer with the men, I told bad jokes with them, and I whistled at bread sellers that came to our work site pretending to like the bread sellers. The only thing I avoided was weed, but I smoked cigarettes when I could afford it. So you see, I blended well. I was a good worker too. I gave the money I earned weekly to my mother and put a small amount aside for myself. Sometimes I made 5,000, sometimes I made less. Usually depends on the amount of work we had to do weekly. I had been on the site for about 9 months, almost 1 year, when Wahala started. Wahala, as in one bread seller came with police to say that she had been raped by construction workers. She said they stole her money and I was among the men that raped her. I was shocked. Rape care. When did this happen? I didn't even know. Who raped her? I don't know. Why would I rape a girl? Ask me. I may look like a man, but I don't even like girls. I prefer men. Maybe you get my meaning. And I have done it with men before. Anyway, that's not the story for today. My own was that I was not among the people that raped her. That was my own. So that day, our foreman came and said those of us who were named had to leave the site and go with the police to the station. I was protesting. No, it's not me. I couldn't have raped you. For what? But the girl said I was among those who raped her. See, I didn't even mind her because it's not possible. The thing that was worrying me was, if I lose my job like this, how will I feed my family? What else am I useful for? What will happen to my mother? So my head was just full and I was so angry. These stupid girls that come to the construction site wearing leggings and plenty makeup, what were they selling that if it is not yash? Eh? Okay. I know you have heard that orange sellers, bread sellers, granite sellers are often raped at the construction site, but I am not a rapist. They took all of us to the police station. And by this time, I knew I had to confess that I was not a man to show that there was no way I could have raped this girl. But I didn't want to talk at the site so I was just protesting. I was just protesting. Even when we got to the police station, I was just protesting. It is not me. I am not among them. It is not me. Anyway, at the police station, they said we should enter cell. That was when I looked the bread seller in the eye again and told her she was a liar. I told her I could not have been among those who raped her, but she was just crying and said I was one of them. I grabbed her in anger. How can anyone lie like this? I said, how can I rape you? With which penis? I don't have penis. I have a vagina. I opened my shirt and removed the bandage to show them my breast and pulled down my trousers and showed them. See, how could I have raped you? That day, I was a madman. Everybody at the station started shouting. Even my fellow workers who had been arrested and those who followed us were shocked. See, I had to reveal myself because I just couldn't afford to go to jail for a crime I did not commit. That is the one reason. And the second reason is that of my mother and my siblings. They need the money I make daily. So I had to put shame aside and showed myself. There was commotion, but afterwards, the DPO released me. They saw that I couldn't have raped the girl. What happened later? I had to leave that place, as everyone had seen me finish now, I couldn't stay there. I moved to another site. But even so, I couldn't stay for long. I saved small money and I used it to buy snooker table. I have two. That game is what you see people playing. They pay before they play. Yes, I know this is not going to bring me big money, but I don't know what else to do for now. And that is my story.
If you enjoyed the story, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.